Okay, so everybody, welcome to our presentation. We are Best Buy. I am Max.
Kobe.
Jason.
Jack.
Blue.
Nick.
And we are going to run through a brief example of our last presentation and then get into our new service that we are going to expand upon.
So Best Buy was founded by Richard Schultz in 1966, and it was originally named Sound of Music. In 1981, there was a big tornado that destroyed their biggest store, and which also led to a tornado sale, and that is an important factor into what Best Buy is today.
And just for a recap on the environmental analysis, competitively, Best Buy faces competition against online retailers such as Amazon, and economically, they're easily affected by economical forces because they do sell mostly goods purchased with disposable income. Technologically, they're up to date. They offer all the newest products with financing, and socioculturally, Best Buy, so they purchase materials from sustainable companies. They also offer at-home or after school programs for students to learn about technology.
So a quick recap of the marketing objectives. The first one was expand what we sell, and that basically means increasing revenue from existing customers. The second one was evolve how we sell. That basically means evolving and adapting to changes in primary demand for a product. This includes computers, phones, laptops, and so on. Quick recap of the target market. It was ages 21 to 40, if you guys remember from last time. The reason why is because pretty much all of us in this room have either Apple Watches, iPhones, computers, iPads, Android, and so on. This is not exclusive because pretty much everyone has access to these types of products. Also, Best Buy sells different types of products such as fridges and appliances like fridges, freezers, ovens, and all that fun stuff. Quick recap from last time. A lot of the big chunk of the revenue comes from electronics being sold to consumers. This includes laptops, iPhones, Apple Watches, Android products, and so on.
Okay, so I had the marketing mix. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in this section. I'll point out a few things. As you can see, I have tangible and intangible goods underlined. Obviously, the tangible goods are the ones that you go into the store and you can put your hands on, do all that fun stuff with, and the intangible goods are like the ones that they offer through their online sales. So their website, they offer, like if I want the iPhone 13 and they don't have that in stock, we offer purchase it online, send it to your house, quick and easy for you, and we'll go from there. They have 1,600 places globally, or stores globally, and obviously they like to put their locations with higher populations of young adults and people in their target market. That way they can effectively sell to those people. They almost collapsed at the hands of Amazon alone, as we all know, because we heard. So they focus on supply chain management. They focus on people, software, processes. So processes like inventory management to know what products they have, what they're running low on, what products are selling well, all that good stuff. And then price, they're a lot cheaper than all of their competitors. Amazon, they're 10 to 15% cheaper than Amazon at the moment. I don't know if you guys heard, like Walmart does price matching. Well, Best Buy does the same thing. If they know that a price like at Amazon is lower, they'll lower their price. That way they can effectively sell to their customers. And then promotion for them is an investment, and they get a high return on that investment. Obviously, they use Twitter, Instagram, Facebook to reach that target market, as all young adults are on social media nowadays.
We have our SWOT analysis right now. Our biggest strengths are the dominance in the United States, and with our weaknesses being less of a focus being over in the foreign market, and also with when it comes to fakes and other things along those lines. And our biggest opportunity right now is our growing sales in that market, with also an investment in human resources and our recent acquisitions. And our biggest threats are, as I said, over in the foreign market right now.
For competitor analysis, we compared Best Buy with Office Depot. They compete in brick and mortar and online sales. Office Depot sets themselves apart with their business-to-business sales, and how Best Buy is going to set itself apart is
So, as many people probably don't know, Best Buy recently purchased Current Health, and Current Health is a company that has like a life alert technology, so a button if you're in need. They also offer telehealth. How many people in here have had an online doctor's appointment in the past couple of years due to COVID or whatever reason? Right, quite a few. So Current Health is stuff like that, they offer that. So we're gonna expand into what we call Nurse Squad, which is now at-home healthcare because COVID made us all wanna stay at home and not go and interact out in the real world. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come to you and you can sit on your couch and the doctor will come to you if needed. They also, through the telehealth program, they can obviously meet through your computer, through your phone, whatever smart device you have. And the way we're gonna accomplish this is nurses right now are actually finding their way out of hospitals. They're finding the environment to be very strenuous. It's not fun, they don't get a lot of paid time off. So what we're gonna do with the people that we hire for this, we're gonna give them time off. They're gonna have a lot more say in when they work and when they wanna work. So if they have a kid, so to say, and they wanna attend an event for that kid or do whatever they need, they have that option.
So picking up off what Max said, for our growing field, we anticipate on reaching we anticipate on reaching $100 billion in the next 5 years. How will we do this? Well, it starts off with our ethics. We are a very ethical company. Also, we are backed by a well-known business in Best Buy. We also are affordable. Not everyone can afford to go to the hospital whenever they are sick or whenever they have an injury. So we understand that and we try to cater to that. And we also take pride in our nurses having good training. So, meaning that we want people to get the same experience that they would in the hospital, but at home service.
So I'm gonna clarify real quick. The at-home healthcare is one of the biggest growing fields in the world, so to say, or with $100 billion. In 5 years, we're at 181.9. They anticipate to grow to 274.7. So if we can tap in and get a piece of that market share, and expand Best Buy / Current Health as a whole, Best Buy is gonna be doing what our SWOT says we need to do and grow into a different sort of sales operation.
And because of that, our target market for this particular service is going to be anywhere from 55 to 80, or anyone that's retired, and anyone that's facing any like physical ailments or disabilities, and then also mental disabilities such as like dementia.
And so for our marketing mix, our product is gonna be at-home care for like they said, either individuals with disabilities or elderly individuals. And we're looking to really focus on having quality care and make it more affordable. And for our place, we're offering this starting out at within 20 miles of any Best Buy store location in the United States, and hopefully looking to upgrade that as it goes. And we're gonna be utilizing multi-channel distribution, so it'd be either on our store or our retail locations for applying for it. And our supply chain would be from Best Buy to our Current Health nurses and to our customers.
And for promotion, we're going to be utilizing phone books and forms like that, TV media, and we're going to be offering a discount to our existing Current Health and telehealth members for being loyal customers and sticking with us. And the price is going to be competitive because of the way healthcare works in the United States. It's different depending on state to state. So we'll be working in conjunction with the particular state that you're in, and also working with your healthcare provider or life insurance provider.
So a lot of you guys are probably wondering how we're going to implement this product. Big one would be advertising. That's kind of a little bit broad, so I'm going to go a little bit more in depth on a couple of different methods that we came up with. The first one is directory advertising. In my opinion, this is going to be the least effective because basically what would happen is Best Buy would use advertising space in phone books, and as you guys know, phone books are not very popular these days, and yes, they are still handy, but most people just use our cell phones and Google and different types of technology to find what they need. So speaking of Google, the next one we talked about was keyword search. So what that means is Best Buy would buy some space online from Google or Mozilla Firefox or Yahoo or any type of browser, and then they would search. Then someone would search "quote unquote" nurse squad, and then they'd be able to find what they need for this product. And if you look up healthcare providers as well, that's a little bit more broad and not as specific. But with that being said, you can still find what you need, and you can still find this product. In my opinion, this is the last but not least, TV advertising, I think this is the most effective one because my grandma lives in assisted living and she has something like this now. And going back to like what we were talking about for the life alert, most people can use TV advertising or emotions to get their product across, and because this is also effective, that would help with revenue and selling our product.
Valuation, customers are going to have a rating system that they can use. So they rate the service and their servicer, the person who's giving their care. And using that feedback, we're going to improve our products that we use. We're going to improve our training and our services provided.
So one thing, I'm gonna build off what you said, that our nurses are able to gain more income through is the rating system. And this is another reason why Nurse Squad is more appealing than a traditional hospital or your at-home or your hometown like healthcare provider. Because with good ratings, you can like earn more money and more in your accounts. And with bad ratings, you earn what you were set to make, but then now we can focus on our training with you because we know what you need as far as like improving your experience with your patient, which would also be our customer at the time. And that is our work site. So does anyone have any questions?